So for a number of years, I've been aware of different methods of operating in the outdoors. And it's because Raw Adventures are a limited company. I was struggling in working out how to represent the good things that we do, but the good things that many people do, especially within our sector, and get some external recognition for it. So I was aware the folk at Patagonia and the work that they'd done around being environmentally focused or employee supportive and all those good things. So during lockdown, I learned a little bit more about B corporations. And B corporations are fundamentally organisations that go through a process to confirm and clarify that they're not just about making money, that they have a deeper purpose in their business, so they can make money and also do things that are good for other people and the environment as a whole. So that's look after their clients better, their local community, the environment as a whole on a local and a global scale, and have a little bit more of a conscience and not be a cutthroat, nasty, gimme kind of organisation, which doesn't really fit with what we do. Hello, does it, Nonny? No, it doesn't. So in lockdown, I looked into this in more detail, having a bit more time on my hands to consider things, and realised that in the principles of B Corporation, we already did a lot of these things. But it felt like it was something that was for like the big boys, the bigger businesses, which at the same time felt slightly contrary because they're big organisations that can do all these things. So we dove into the B Corporation pool, basically, starting in 2021, starting the process of looking at becoming a B Corporation for Raw Adventures. I got most of the way through it, and then we got a little bit busier again, so things got put on the back burner. And then more recently, I was fortunate with some support from the Business Development Bank of Wales, which we're really grateful for, and from Compass, and specifically Branwen, who's been supporting me getting the final few details together. We submitted our B Corp application at the middle of March 2025. So we're still in the process. There's further verifications and questions and things to do, but we've presented all of our information to them. I'm really excited to see what comes back. For no other reason, it's a really good learning process for me and for the team. From the back of starting the B Corporation journey, we reviewed how Raw Adventures operates. We implemented new employee staff support and processes. We looked at systems for our freelance staff. We brought on board things like Live Force just before that, which is a really good way of supporting the freelance staff. We looked at CPD opportunities for staff, sort of mental health and welfare opportunities, and how we could signpost them to different things of support for that. Because being a freelancer in the outdoors is like the loneliest friendly job you can ever do, where you've got new friends every day of the week. And you don't necessarily have the opportunity to soundboard off of your colleagues as you might do if you're in an office environment or in an outdoor centre where you'll meet every morning to go through things. So we tried to create a system that gave the freelance team more support and they felt more valued and not just transactional between us. To work with our local communities, behind me here in Llanberis, so we try to support that wherever we can with initiatives. We've supported Dobadan School for the last 8 years with outdoor sessions, climbing sessions, supporting them with walking instructors free of charge so that all of the local young people in Llanberis get the opportunity to enjoy the natural environment around them. And a large part of it also was looking at our purpose, our vision and values. So the Raw Adventures purpose came down to really what Kate and I had envisaged originally, which was to connect people with the outdoor natural environment, bring their skill levels and confidence levels up so they can go on to have a lifetime filled with adventure, and how fulfilling and how much more balance it brings to us as individuals by doing that. And our real goal was to empower people to be able to do those sorts of things. And if we never saw them again, that would be fine. But if they go on to have marvellous adventures, even better. And we do come across them in various different walks of life. Some now work in the outdoors as instructors. Others have gone off to do amazing things like row the Atlantic Ocean, stand on some of the highest mountains, set up their own businesses, change their entire outlook on life. And that's not every person, but it only takes a handful of people. And if we're able to support that, it works really well. It's doing the good bit of helping and supporting people that when I was in the police, I probably joined to help them, but I was having to support people on their worst day ever, whereas now I get to kind of make their best day ever even better. So that was our bit. That's kind of the essence of what we're doing and how B Corporation has helped Raw Adventures develop and grow more and become a more rounded organisation. Feels more grown up. which is a little bit daunting at times. So I'm excited to see what the outcome would be. We won't hear anything probably until the middle towards the end of next year, but then we will be out and about in the B Corp world. When we started the process, there were a few hundred B corporations in the UK. I now know there's like over 2,500, but if you take that in consideration, the total number of companies that are out there, it's still like a drop in the ocean really. And it's an opportunity for us to make a difference and be recognised for making a positive difference that we do for all the different things that we deliver, from DFE schools and making things more accessible for young people, regardless of their backgrounds, to working with charities and empowering the smaller charities to have the fundraising potential that they see the larger charities get, so we can offer more support and opportunity for them to deliver what they need to do, and to empower people with their confidence to get out into the outdoors themselves or become a leader through the mountain training aspects that we deliver as well, and all the other random weird things in between. Recently it was B Corp Week, which is really empowering to see so many people out and about. But if you are a B corporation and you think we might be able to do something to support you, whether that be supporting your dedicated charity for the year, bringing your team together to help grow their team dynamic and confidence with one another, maybe disparate workers or whatever, anything that we may be able to do to support you, even just a little bit of an advice and a chat, drop us a comment in the video. You can contact us on LinkedIn. You can find me on LinkedIn directly as Ross Worthington, but Raw Adventures is there as well, and very happy to have those conversations and support fellow B corporations in the outdoor space. So I'll put the links to our Raw Adventures LinkedIn and my LinkedIn and any other details that we think might be useful for you in the description below. And then we have to do and then I've got to say all the cheesy stuff for tonight. So like, you can subscribe and comment, only nice things please people. We don't want to be in that nasty space, something to do with bells and dings and all that kind of lark. We can get into that too. So any other questions, give us a shout and we'll look forward to speaking to you soon.